Beneath the skies of the Philippines, something terrifying is emerging. Unseen cryptids, creatures straight out of nightmares, are making their presence known. With each new discovery,
oh my gosh,
the mysteries grow deeper, and the world watches in disbelief. What's lurking there?
What the hell is that?
Get ready for shocking details that will change everything you thought you knew about the darkest secrets of the region. Unseen life form. It seems like the strangest things come out at night. A man walking along the roadside stumbled upon something truly bizarre. At first, he thought it was just a greenish, harmless creature lying on the ground. But without warning, the creature exploded into the air. Its body twisted and writhed into a mass of tendrils, curling and moving in every direction. The shape was so unnatural, it seemed like nothing from Earth. Was it an alien being, or something far beyond our understanding? As the creature hovered, all the locals could do was watch in stunned silence, trying to comprehend the impossible sight before them. Horned creature. A man was checking on his bees at the edge of his farm when he spotted something strange behind a bush. There, partially hidden, was a tiny, dark creature. It had small horns, and though most of its body remained out of sight, its round face peeked out, looking around nervously. The creature seemed on edge, glancing furtively as if trying to hide from the man. It was a mischievous little devil, that's for sure. Forest guardian. While hunting deep in the Eastern European woods, a man encountered a creature that seemed to come straight out of folklore. With bat-like wings and a raccoon's masked face, its eyes glowed with an unnerving intelligence. The creature, known as the Vesper Coon, held its ground, daring the man to approach. Recognizing the danger, the hunter turned back, knowing that some things are better left undisturbed. The forest whispered of ancient beings, and this was one of them, unmistakably real and yet out of place. Shapeshifter caught. One evening, a man saw a shadowy figure outside his window. At first, it seemed like a chupacabra, but something was off. The creature began to shift and stretch, transforming into a tall, human-like form. With each movement, an overwhelming sense of dread filled the air. It was as if this being didn't belong in the world it inhabited, but it was caught on camera. River Mysterious clip. By the river, villagers witnessed a creature moving through the water, unlike anything they had seen before. They quickly captured the footage, and once it went viral, people everywhere speculated about its true nature. Was it a rare aquatic species, or something more mysterious? The identity of the creature remains unsolved, leaving a sense of awe and confusion. What do you think it could be? The mystery of the river continues to captivate those who dare to watch. Haunting hybrid. While deep in the forest, a man found a strange creature that seemed to have the body of a fish and the head of an owl. With sharp teeth, it clung to its prey, clearly annoyed by the intruders. After a few tense moments, they shared the video, claiming it was a haunting hybrid. The creature's eerie, snake-like texture fueled speculation that it was something never seen before. But experts have yet to confirm if it's a new species or an undiscovered monster. Unusual discovery. A man stumbled upon a creature that seemed like something straight out of a nightmare. At first glance, it appeared to be a turtle, but its triangular head with a beak and long, twisted tail suggested something far stranger. Terrified, he shared the video online, and people went wild, suggesting it was a new species or even a lab-created creature. Was this an unusual mutation, or was nature hiding something from us? What's your take on this bizarre discovery? Mystery crawler. In the wild, a monstrous sighting had everyone talking. A massive, bear-like creature crawled through tall grass, but its body was bizarrely long, with a small, almost alien face. Was it an animal like an anteater, or an undiscovered cryptid? The shaky video made it difficult to be sure, and viewers were divided. Some said it might be an animal with genetic defects, while some called it out for being fake. Whatever it was, it's a mystery. What do you think? Night horror video. Late at night, two farmers spotted a large, shadowy creature, its shape almost like a bear, but different. It had a strange presence that made them uneasy. Realizing they had found something unknown, they slowly backed away, knowing it was best to leave it hidden in the night. Rare sight. An explorer had an unnerving encounter outside his hut when he spotted a creature standing still in the grass, staring at him with unnervingly small eyes. Some speculated it was a rare albino weasel, a sight so unusual that only a few had ever reported seeing one. The explorer was left wondering if what he saw was real or just a trick of the light. What do you think it was? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Stranded animal. After Vietnam's devastating storm, a massive whale was found stranded on the shore. The whale had been carried by strong waves all the way from the Philippines. Local fisheries teams worked quickly to move it, bringing a crane to lift it onto a trailer. The event reminded locals of the ocean's unpredictable power and the immense strength of nature. The whale's arrival served as a testament to the forces of nature and the mysteries it can bring. Two-headed oddity. While exploring Kansas, an adventurer made an astonishing discovery: a two-headed snake. Each head moved independently, scanning its surroundings with eerie precision. One head might turn left, while the other stayed alert, watching the right. This rare and bizarre mutation left the adventurer stunned. Whatever it was a truly unique encounter that defied expectations, adding to the mystery of nature's strange occurrences. Humanoid. Strolling through a cemetery, the person recording heard a strange noise coming from behind one of the tombstones. They zoomed in, and then, this is what came out. It had long ears and a trunk like an elephant. The lower half was especially strange. First, it walked on two legs, and then got on all fours. Whoever was behind the camera felt uneasy, which startled the humanoid. It looked like the creature was about to move before the video abruptly ended. 50 years. Giant. A few years ago in the Philippines, locals were stunned when they discovered a giant crocodile, later dubbed the world's largest, weighing a ton and measuring 21 feet long. The creature was estimated to be around 50 years old. After nearly 3 weeks of attempts, hunters managed to capture it, but the massive beast broke free, sending the crowd into a panic. Thankfully, authorities were able to calm the creature and relocate it to safety, but the sight of such a terrifying leviathan left a lasting impression. Unexpected creature. In Argentina, a strange event unfolded on a local farm when a calf was born with a face that looked eerily human. Its tiny nose and unusual expression left the farmers stunned. Experts speculated that it could be a rare genetic mutation caused by environmental factors, though the cause remained unclear. This bizarre birth was a reminder of the unpredictable mysteries of nature, showing that sometimes the strangest occurrences happen when we least expect them. It certainly left the community in awe of the weird wonders nature can create. Camper's terror. This camper's flashlight swept through the dark woods, revealing a small figure lurking behind a tree. Its oversized ears and intense stare froze him in place. This wasn't any animal he'd ever seen. It felt strange, unnatural, like it didn't belong. The eerie silence only added to the tension. As the figure locked eyes with him, a shiver ran down his spine. Panic set in, and he bolted through the woods, leaving the unknown creature behind. What had he encountered out there, and was it still watching? Creepy wood cryptid. A traveler in the woods stumbled upon a figure dressed in black, standing still and watching him from afar. Something about its presence felt deeply unnatural. As he realized it wasn't human, fear overtook him. He sprinted through the forest, but as he glanced back, he saw shadows moving. Was it following him? The encounter was so chilling that the traveler couldn't shake the feeling he'd come face to face with something otherworldly. The forest's secrets remained locked behind the trees. Haunting gaze.
And I'm even more confused than I was like 20 feet.
Deep in the woods, a hiker came across a strange sight in a grassy area. There, a creature sat motionless, its calm yet unsettling eyes locked on him. It didn't move, appearing almost unaware of his presence. The stillness of the creature created an eerie feeling, leaving the hiker wondering if it was a boreal owl or something far more mysterious. The hiker was left with an unsettling feeling that he dared not approach it further.
I've gotten closer to it.
Odd sighting. While walking along a dusty path, a pedestrian spotted something odd slithering on the ground. At first, he thought it was a snake with two heads, one at each end, but it was moving its tail-like end in a strange manner. As he looked closer, he realized it wasn't a snake at all, but an olm, a rare amphibian. The creature was using its tail to scare him off, a defensive tactic to keep itself safe. The pedestrian quickly captured the moment on camera before the olm disappeared back into its hiding place. Unexpected visitor.
Eu não sei que animal que é esse, piazada. Ele tava atravessando a estrada aqui e tava sozinho.
A local in a quiet neighborhood noticed a strange creature wandering outside his house. Initially confused, he thought it looked like a mongoose, but something about it seemed off. Intrigued, he decided to carefully approach and catch the creature. After relocating it to a grassy area, he observed it closely. Was it a baby mongoose, a juvenile anteater, or even a tiny sloth lost far from its natural home?
Que coisinha mais lindinha que é.
Mysterious find. A woman discovered a massive, lifeless creature washed ashore, covered in dark scales. With no distinct features, its identity remains a mystery. Some speculate it's a sea lobster, others a decayed whale. The strange find has left everyone puzzled. Have any ideas? Comment below. Strange creature. During an interview in 2010, viewers spotted something behind the woman that they couldn't believe was real. There was so much fuss that the news eventually reached the channel in question, but according to the reporter, he saw nothing at the time. It's possible he was too focused on the woman that he failed to see the alien-like creature behind her. Although the video can be a fake, I want you to consider one fact. This video was taken just 42 miles away from Area 51. Syaban creature. In the town of Syaban, locals discovered a mysterious creature, unlike anything they'd ever seen before. Rumors spread that it resembled a Filipino mermaid, with oversized hands and a missing tail, possibly the result of a tragic encounter with a fisherman. However, the plot thickened when the surroundings were identified as part of a human-made structure, suggesting the creature was part of a museum display showcasing legendary tales. This curious discovery sparked imaginations, blending folklore with reality in a way that fascinated locals. Shiny animal.
Oarfish are deep-sea dwellers and rarely venture to shallow waters. The bony fish measured 4 meters long.
In the small town of Syaban, Albay, locals were stunned when they saw a giant fish moving through the shallow waters. Over 4 meters long and weighing 132 pounds, it had a silvery glow, almost otherworldly. Identified as an oarfish, it was a rare sight that had only been heard about in local folklore. The mesmerizing appearance of this deep-sea creature sparked wonder and awe among the townspeople. Some believed it was a message from the depths of the ocean, a once-in-a-lifetime encounter that left a lasting impact on the community. Creepy discovery. A groundbreaking discovery was made by scientists from Northeastern University and the University of Utah in the Philippines. A living giant shipworm. Unlike other shipworms, which thrive in wood, this species survives in toxic, hydrogen sulfide-rich mud. It survives by eating bacteria in its gills, an astonishing adaptation. This finding challenges everything we knew about life in extreme conditions and uncovers the extraordinary resilience of nature in harsh environments. Fisherman's catch. One day, a fisherman made an astonishing catch, a small, peculiar fish with tiny horns on its head, resembling a deer. It fit neatly in his palm, but the horns threw him off. He stood there mesmerized, unsure whether he had discovered a new species or something entirely unknown. Could this be a hidden gem of the aquatic world? The strange find left him, and many who saw it, questioning if nature had something rare and mysterious to offer. What do you think it could be? Legend is real. In a small village, a mysterious creature was seen lurking in the fields, initially thought to be a large fox. But when a local recorded it, the creature revealed its terrifying features: pitch black eyes and a chilling presence that seemed to pierce through the soul. Some believed it was a chupacabra, sending waves of fear through the village. Before authorities could investigate, the creature vanished, leaving only terror in its wake. Dogman. The myth that was haunting the locals in South Africa turned out to be true after the creature was caught on camera. Just outside the town of Limpopo, a strange hybrid was seen patrolling the area with its other members. This creature was half human, half dog, as it was shockingly caught walking on all fours. The driver tried to make sense out of what he was seeing, but to this day, no one knows what was caught on camera. Creepy eye creature. A video from an anonymous user stunned viewers worldwide. It showed a creature with multiple blinking eyes, leaving everyone puzzled. Some speculated it was a newly discovered jellyfish, while others insisted it came from beyond our world. The footage went viral, drawing attention from curious onlookers and experts alike. The truth behind the creature is yet to be uncovered, adding to the growing mystery of its origins. Its appearance sparked an endless stream of theories, none of which offered definitive answers. Creepy creature. In the heart of the Amazon, a tourist stumbled upon an astonishing sight, an unfamiliar creature hanging from the trees. As he filmed the strange being, the video quickly gained traction online. People said a lot of things, some imagining it was a never-before-seen species. Experts later identified it as a rare pine squid, a creature that uses its tentacles to catch insects. While the mystery was solved, the video's viral spread highlighted the ever-present wonder that nature holds, even in the most unexpected places. Woodland mystery. Blurry footage from a wildlife photographer's camera revealed a dark figure hidden among the trees. At first, it was difficult to determine what the camera had captured. It appeared to resemble a goblin standing by the tree, but later the video was zoomed in, and the truth was uncovered. It wasn't a goblin at all. Over the years, the tree had grown in a way that made it look like a goblin's face. Nature had shaped it that way, surprising everyone who saw it. Strange-looking thing. Along the banks of the Belaya River in Bashkiria, a local discovered a strange sight. A long, worm-like creature writhing on the sand. Its body twisted and undulated in a way that seemed otherworldly, creating a chilling image against the riverbank. Capturing the moment on video, the footage quickly spread, leaving viewers intrigued and baffled. Experts later identified it as an aquatic worm, carried by the river's currents and washed ashore. Nightstalker. While walking through an alley, a local captured something extraordinary on camera. A vibrant, colorful tail glowing in the dim light, initially mistaken for a peacock. As he approached, the creature revealed more disturbing traits, having more legs than a peacock. Then came the shocking twist. It transformed into a shapeless cloud of smoke. The footage went viral, leaving viewers stunned and questioning its origins. The creature's sudden change of form left a haunting question hanging in the air, with no answers to explain the strange phenomenon. Shadowy figure. One night, a man noticed something unsettling in his backyard, a shadowy figure standing motionless near an old tree. At first, he dismissed it as a trick of the light, but it became clear that something was there. Watching, the figure remained still, part of the night itself. The old tree had long been a source of local legend, with some claiming it attracted spirits. Whatever the shadow was, it waited quietly in the dark, as if waiting for something or someone to make a move. Shadow in silence. A group of friends fishing by a stream in the Philippines unknowingly filmed something unsettling. Just behind them, a dark figure darted across the scene, though they didn't notice at the time. It wasn't until later, when the footage went viral, that viewers began speculating. Was it an evil spirit tied to the stream's mysterious past? Or perhaps a shape-shifting creature like a skinwalker? Whatever it was, it left the group with a lingering sense of unease. The area, once a peaceful spot, now holds an eerie weight in their memories. Bone-chilling moment.
There's a fire inside the rocks.
A local's evening walk took a strange turn when he stumbled upon a glowing hole in the ground. The surface appeared ordinary, yet beneath it, an unexplainable light flickered from the depths, with no smoke or flames to accompany it. The source of the glow was a mystery. Some suggested it was a natural phenomenon, like escaping gases or underground heat, while others speculated it could be tied to an old, forgotten mine. Either way, the sight was rare and a bit chilling.
Dude, those rocks are glowing red.
Tale old as time.
Like a giant motherfucking fish.
No.
Late one night, beachgoers spotted a strange tail washed up on the shore. Its shape was unmistakable, but its size and form suggested something far beyond the ordinary. Whispers spread, with some believing it was the tail of a mermaid, perhaps lost to the sea and now stranded on the sand. Others argued it belonged to a giant marine mammal. Regardless of its origin, the tale seemed too unusual to ignore, sparking wild speculation about the true nature of this strange discovery, leaving a trail of wonder that only grew as the tale spread.
Bro, it's something. This is the tail. It's like perfectly symmetrical.
Legendary catch. In a Timonin, a fisherman returned with a catch that stunned the entire village. A massive moonfish draped over his shoulder. The sight of such a rare fish captivated everyone, with locals whispering that moonfish like this could bring prosperity to a family for generations. The fisherman's next move was a mystery. Would he sell it to a restaurant, donate it to marine researchers, or prepare a grand feast for the village? No matter what he decided, the extraordinary catch would be remembered by everyone who witnessed it. Russian monster. On a Russian beach, a boatman spotted a massive, stone-like shape in the distance. At first, it seemed lifeless, just a huge form resting on the sand. Local fishermen whispered of sea creatures, and this site was no exception. Some believed it was a wandering ocean spirit, others a rare maritime wonder. As the boatmen approached, the shape took form, a giant Kamchatka crab, its colossal claws capable of crushing anything in its path. It wasn't just a crab, it was a monster from the deep. Strange carcass. A heavy crane slowly rolled down a quiet road, drawing the curious eyes of passers-by. But it wasn't the crane that captured attention, it was what it carried. Suspended beneath was a massive Wells catfish, its lifeless tail scraping the ground. No one knew why the giant fish was there, but speculation was quick. Perhaps it had been pulled from a nearby river, destined for a research facility to be studied. Not all is mystery. One day, a farmer watched in shock as mud flew wildly from a hole in his field. It was as if some buried creature was trying to escape, sending dirt into the air in a chaotic eruption. The scene was unsettling, but the truth was much simpler. Methane gas from underground had built up pressure, causing the mud to burst out like a miniature geyser. The rupture. A crowd gathered by a river, watching in astonishment as the ground before them cracked wide open. What seemed like a harmless crack quickly grew larger, swallowing trees and land with terrifying speed. Fear rippled through the crowd as whispers of an underground giant tearing the earth apart spread. But there was no creature lurking beneath the surface. It was simply a sinkhole. Its sudden appearance a reminder of how unpredictable and powerful nature can be. Mysterious encounter. While diving in the Gulf of Eilat, a diver spotted a large, dark shape moving slowly beneath the water. It shifted and writhed like a giant, mysterious creature, its form constantly changing. Driven by curiosity, he swam closer, expecting a discovery. But as he neared, the truth emerged. It wasn't a single creature at all. It was a swarm of striped eel catfish, moving as one, mimicking the shape of a larger predator to deter threats. In the depths of the ocean, nature's clever illusions can be as eerie as they are fascinating. Humanoid goat. This footage is so bizarre that it's impossible to explain. A resident from a small town in China got the shock of his life when he caught one of his goats acting mysteriously. Suddenly, the goat was walking on two legs like a human, and it didn't look like it was its first time. But how is this even possible? Some people said that the goat was most likely possessed, or was a skinwalker. Nothing can be said for sure, but this next clip claims to have captured an actual skinwalker. Bizarre humanoid. This is not what they thought it was. At first, people thought it was something made out of foam or debris that had conveniently taken a recognizable shape, but then it was caught moving, making the whole incident very bizarre. It was caught near a riverbed in China by locals, and as seen in the video, one of them was holding it for the camera. It also appeared to have an eyeball or something similar, but expert theory suggests that it was a mass sponge that was made into a humanoid shape by the locals for views. Blue dogs. These mysterious blue dogs spotted in Russia have left everyone baffled. People started inspecting if this was some new species, but even after some testing, the scientists found nothing out of the ordinary. From blood samples to diet, everything was normal, except the obvious but unusual color. The mystery was solved when someone revealed that the blue color was a dye that was coated on their fur after playing near the stream contaminated by the nearby chemical plant. Overdramatic snake.
We have a hognose snake of some sort, trying to convince us that it's really dead.
And the Oscar for the best dramatic acting goes to hognose snake. If imitating a cobra doesn't work for these serpents, they resort to playing deceased, They throw a fit by deliberately convulsing and distorting their entire bodies, until eventually they stop moving altogether. It's a theatrical show to ward off predators, much like how we pretended to sleep when our parents walked in our rooms. And today's subscriber's pick? Something that might not be suitable for all audiences, so proceed on your own. A couple of friends saw something lying on the ground in the middle of the forest. They went to get a closer look and were baffled to come across a body of a tall, gray alien. At first they got scared and ran away, only to realize something rather disturbing. Since it did not chase them, they recorded it up close and found out that it was deceased and missing one of its legs. What happened to it? And more importantly, who did it encounter? Let me know in the comments below. Until we meet again, thank you.